Okay. Welcome to another great episode of Transformed and Renewed. How are you feeling today? Because today, Thursdays, always excites me. So I hope that you are in the same mood. Check this out. If this is your first time or you are returning to the page, make sure that you are subscribed to us at Robody 1212. Yes, Robody 1212. Make sure you are subscribed. Don't unsubscribe if you're already subscribed. But if you are not subscribed, make sure you like and follow the page and even add some comments because I love to provide you with feedback to any questions, comments that you have. So feel free to share the comments. I won't keep you long today, but do have another great topic for you. And, it actually came, as I was talking with someone or giving them some advice as they were seeking my assistance with helping them. And I felt the need to, do a video on this because I'm sure other people may have similar concerns. And that is ways that you can actually make healthy decisions when you are dining out. Okay. So I don't want this to be, too formal, but I do want to give you like a scenario because I'm sure we can all relate to these scenarios. And I'm sure many of you may be going out, today or maybe, within the next day or two. And you may find yourself in a situation where you're thinking about, you know what, I want to make some healthier decisions, but I just feel like this food or just this setting or just being around, certain people, it just causes me to just go to these types of foods or, have this type of, mindset when I'm dining out. So I want to give you some tips on how you can have some tools in your toolbox, so to speak. And when these situations come up, you'll be able to go to them and not feel like, man, I don't know what to order or do I have to get the same thing that everybody else is getting so I don't feel like an oddball? No, because you have some tools in your toolbox, like I said, that you can refer to. So think about it. You want to go out with some friends, or it could be your significant other, or it could be a buddy, homeboy, homegirl, and you're going out. It's evening, so it's probably like 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. You're going out to this restaurant. We're just gonna say casual restaurant, serving burgers, fries, the like. And when you when the waitress or the waiter come over to you to give you the menu, it's like, do you want to start with some appetizers? And you see a lot of the appetizers, and most of them are fried. So you have fried pickles, French fries, nachos. You could get the heavy duty nachos, or you could do tater tots. It can be foods like that are on the appetizers list, and you're wondering, okay, how can I really make some healthy choices? Well, for one, I can tell you that again, these are just things that I've done, and not to say that I still do them because I would say I haven't really gone out a lot myself, dined out a lot, and when I do, I am very mindful. But when I first started implementing some of these techniques, I can tell you one tip is if you ever have to order French fries, to get them without any added salt. The reason being is sometimes when you order French fries, the cook, whomever, they may take those fries, and this is from me actually working in the restaurant. So I'm telling you what actually does take place. Now, I'm not saying this all the time, but I'm just telling you a good number of times this does happen. So a lot of times fries are dropped or they are cooked in the fryer. It could be anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. And after that time, the fries are served. And there's like a waiting period because there are only going to be so many people who may order fries. And sometimes if you have another person that comes along and orders French fries, what happens is the cook will end up re-dropping those fries in the oil. Why? Well, because that's the way that you essentially microwave them, or another way of heating them up. Now, when you do that, you may hear some people who may say, my fries are cooked too hard, or it doesn't even taste like a French fry. I can't even see the flesh of the potato anymore. It's just cooked. It's just skin, and so that typically is what happens. But also, when it comes to fries with salt on them, that's also just taking more of a toll on your body, especially if you're eating fries more than once a week. That's not really, I can't say it's really best for your health long term. But again, if you have to do it, I would say without the salt, because likely other foods that you have will have added salt onto them. And fries, those are also ones where they do dose it with salt. But you can request for them not to add it. And also, what happens is you have hot fries most of the times. Now, I'm not saying that you try this everywhere and they will actually cook you some fries, because they may have fries that do not come, with salt. So that's just one tip. But to get back on course, when you're thinking about, okay, what should I get that's healthy and not healthy? One thing I will say, along with, the salt, is also butter. On a lot of foods, you may see butter or some type of oil that's added. You could always request to have your food prepared a certain way. Now, it's not common, but it's not impossible for the restaurant to do it, because after all, you're a customer and they want your business. And if they really want to serve you, then they will make accommodations for you. And so it's always important to really ask the server, hey, what are options? Because I have certain dietary preferences and I'm just not able to eat the foods on the menu as they are listed. Can I have a customized meal prep, or food prep, so to speak? And that will, again, it's not something that's popular, but again, it's not uncommon for you to do that. So I will recommend you to try it out next time you dine out. Try to do at least one option where you say, hey, can I get this prepared? Because people do it all the time when it comes to steaks. Well done, rare, a little pink in the middle. You already do it, so why not just do it in other areas? When it comes to foods, like, hey, no salt added, or hey, I would rather like this steamed, broiled versus fried, or deep fried, or pan fried. I would rather have this cooked this way. Okay, so again, these are some tips. Again, you're dining out and everyone is ordering food, pretty heavy food, and you may feel like, man, I want to join in the festivities, but I don't want to feel like I'm odd. Trust me, you won't. And again, sometimes when it comes to menus, it's all about really selecting foods, again, that are going to be healthy. And what I mean by healthy is actually what it means: foods that are going to be nutritious, that they are not empty calorie foods. These are foods that once you consume them, they are going to provide some benefit to your body. And most foods that you have, a person may say, well, burger has protein. It does, don't get me wrong, but you're also consuming a lot of extra calories, such as a lot of oils. And unfortunately, a lot of foods that are quick, ready to eat, they either contain one or a combination of a lot of fat, salt, or sugar. Those are typically going to be your three that are going to be contained in a lot of ready to eat foods, or even quick prep foods, or satisfying foods, so to speak. And again, it's just ways that you can really think about, okay, what can I really try this time that can really complement my goals? Again, trying to live a healthy lifestyle is not going to happen overnight, but you can at least try to implement some steps. And as you do that, you'll find yourself saying, okay, you know what? I actually enjoy, eating this particular food, broiled versus fried, and it didn't bother me that much. So again, these are all experimental. Try them, expand or explore your palate, expand your palate. And again, sometimes on the menu, you may have a salad and you may say, you know what, a salad's pretty healthy. I will caution and say, while most say a salad is healthy, what you add to the salad can make it not as healthy as it could be. Okay. So you have your lettuce, and, again, it's all about asking, hey, I see you have lettuce. Do you have kale? Do you have, a green melody, a spring mix melody that I could substitute for my salad? Again, if you want to really think about your health, these are things that you can ask your server or even the restaurant, hey, do you provide these? Because if I'm going to have a meal, I want to make sure that I enjoy it, but that I'm also able to, not just get a lot of empty calories. Even the dressing, the dressing when it comes to salads, oh, that can get us into trouble, especially when we eat that particular salad or, certain foods a lot. So it is important to always look at the nutritional information. In some restaurants, they do provide it, but there is nothing wrong with asking the restaurant, hey, do you have nutritional information on this? Is this meat, fed with antibiotics? Again, everything that I'm sharing with you, it is not popular. Trust me, it's not. Most people that order, they don't really care what's going on with that chicken. But if you are conscious, then it's nothing wrong with asking questions. After all, you are a consumer. You are investing in food, and in exchange, you're expecting that food to do something for your body. So why not ask? I mean, this is something that could potentially help you or harm you. So I don't see any problem with asking questions. And most of the times you can go on the websites of restaurants, or even if you go into a grocery store that serves food, and they will show you that nutritional information. And I've even looked myself, and let me tell you, if you haven't seen a lot of the nutrition information on certain foods at popular chains and restaurants, you may be surprised by what you see in the actual ingredients. Trust me, what you thought was real food is not totally or fully real food. There is some real ingredients, however, there's also other ingredients, okay? So that's why I'm just gonna leave it. So these are just a couple of tips again to really help you think about next time I'm out, let me really try something different. Let me not just automatically go to a burger or wings. Let me really study this menu. And you can even do it in advance before you leave. So that way, okay, they have this on the menu, I can eat that. Or if I do order this, let me customize it so it doesn't throw my body off of balance. Okay. So, again, those are some quick tips that you can implement. And I hope that these can really save you some time, and they can also help you to explore some different options, especially when you are dining out. Okay. So, again, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like, subscribe, follow us for the latest content, because again, this is how you're going to stay up to date when you subscribe to our page at Robotic1212. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and even we have podcasts. So on Spotify, iTunes, any platform that offers podcast availability, we are there. So make sure that you keep up to date with us, because we're going to keep sharing content with you. And as we share content, we're going to get a little deeper into the content, because I want you to be aware of the foods that you're putting into your body and your families. And again, hope that you're enjoying this content. Make sure you show us some love. Please show us some love if you have been following us and watching the content. Okay, so that is all that I have for today. Make sure that you tune in next time, next Thursday, same time, delivering another great topic for you. Okay, I am out. Hope you enjoy your day.